Joseph's coat of many colors. Here's a story from the Bible about Joseph and his brothers. Once upon a time in the land of Canaan, there lived a man named Jacob, who had 12 sons. Joseph was his favorite, and he showed his love for Joseph by giving him a beautiful multicolored coat. This special coat made Joseph's brothers jealous, and they began to resent him. One day, Joseph had a dream. He excitedly told his brothers, "Listen to this dream I had. We were all out in the field binding sheaves of grain when suddenly my sheaf stood upright, and your sheaves gathered around and bowed down to mine." This only fueled his brothers' jealousy even more. Then Joseph had another dream. He said, "I had another dream, and this time the sun, moon, and 11 stars were bowing down to me." Jacob was worried about these dreams and asked Joseph, "What is this dream that you have dreamed? Shall I and your mother and your brothers indeed come to bow ourselves to the ground before you?" Joseph's dreams seemed to suggest that his family would one day bow down to him, which angered his brothers even further. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers, who were tending their flocks far away. As Joseph approached, his brothers saw him from a distance and conspired against him. They decided to take advantage of this opportunity to get rid of him and his dreams. They stripped Joseph of his special coat, threw him into a pit, and then sold him to a group of traders who were passing by. These traders took Joseph to Egypt, where he was sold as a slave to a high-ranking official named Potiphar. In Egypt, Joseph faced many trials and tribulations, but remained faithful to his beliefs and worked diligently. His unwavering trust in God eventually led him to rise through the ranks of Potiphar's household. However, Joseph's journey was far from over, and he would go on to face even greater challenges and eventually play a crucial role in the history of Egypt. Meanwhile, back in Canaan, Joseph's brothers had to deal with the guilt and deception that had torn their family apart. The story of Joseph and his brothers teaches us about the consequences of jealousy and deceit and how faith and forgiveness can ultimately lead to reconciliation and redemption.